Hello, and welcome to Grug Gaming, and welcome back to our playthrough of Knights of the Old Republic. Woo! Alright, in our last episode, we finally left Dantooine to head toward Tatooine. Oh, names get all mixed up together. And on the way, we found a stowaway, Sasha, who we finally returned to her family. And it was a quest that was so good that I got to do it twice, but you only had to watch it once. Now, we've landed on Tatooine, and it's time to begin looking for the trail of Revan and Malak. Don't forget, I think Mission's brother is here as well, so we need to keep an eye out for him. So, we'll exit the Ebon Hawk. As we talked about in the other episode, we've got Jahuni set up to go with us. And our buddy T3. Yes, that's who we want. Yes.
Welcome to Anchorhead, potential customer. Zerka Corporation stands ready to serve, after some formalities, of course. First, your ship is not on our list of planned arrivals for today. There is a docking fee of 100 credits because of this.
What if I say no?
The immediate benefit is access to these very docking facilities. This is the only port in Anchorhead. Once you've paid, we will offer trade services as well. We're not unreasonable, we just want to cover expenses.
Oh hey. We are a Jedi. I don't need to pay the fee.
You know, I don't think you need to pay the fee. Well, let it go this time. This will cover any future landings as well. It's like a registration, so we can serve you better when you return. Now, as a customs officer, I can provide information on services. Is this visit business or pleasure?
A little bit of both. But how about you give me some background on Tatooine?
There isn't much to tell. It's a very old planet, well past its prime. Zerka Corporation is the only company with any interest in it. It's not a very pretty world, but there is opportunity here if you know where to look.
How about you tell me about Zerka Corporation's operations here?
I can't really get into that. It hasn't been a very smooth operation. I shouldn't get into it.
You want to tell me more about it.
I can tell you more, I guess. It's not a big secret or anything. Just not good for business. You see, Zerka Corporation staked their claim to this planet based on some very promising geological surveys. Unfortunately, that information was incorrect, and possibly even an attempt at sabotage by a rival company.
So Zerka Corporation set up shop on a barren planet, is what you're telling me.
Not totally barren. There were a few good years of mining, and limited operations are still in place. But the ore is flawed. It has peculiar properties. They've had to look at other forms of business.
What do you mean when you say the ore is peculiar?
Zerka Corporation has really tried to hide this, but it just seems that Tatooine metal is unfit for effective manufacturing. I would imagine that this outpost will eventually be abandoned. Nobody is making any money here. Of course, this rock may have been settled a few times, so look for some other company to get stuck with it.
What other form of business are being looked at here?
Pursuits that appeal to the casual traveler. There are some fearsome native species that provide exciting hunting. There are also lengthy barren wastes that serve as fine soup tracks. Attracting business has been slow, however.
Do you know about the history of the planet at all you can tell me?
Very little. There are hints that it might once have been a lush world, but I can't picture it as anything but a desert. Native sentient species have no records going back that far. That was hundreds of years ago, maybe thousands. Of course, the native species are not very willing to tell anyone anything. They're barely more than animals.
What species are you talking about?
The Sand People. They're vicious and attack outsiders on sight. More animal than anything, really. Maybe they know the history of Tatooine. Maybe they don't. Impossible to tell. They won't cooperate.
Have you had trouble with the Sand People?
Not personally, but they've given Zerka Corporation a rough time. It's hard enough mining this rock without suffering random attacks. I think the company has even put a bounty on them, but I'm sure not going to try for it.
Where can I get information about jobs like that?
It depends on what level of risk you want to take. You could ask at the Zerka office if any bounties need collecting. That's in Central Anchorhead. While you're at the office, ask for a hunting license so you can sell trophies to Faza in his lodge, just north of them. I suppose you could also take up swoop racing. Talk to the hut at the registration office by the track. That's in West Anchorhead. I can't say I know which of these jobs is the most dangerous. I stay away from all of them.
I'm looking for very specific things. Who should I ask?
That's not much information. Could you tell me more?
I'm looking for older things, antiques, artifacts.
You a digger? I've heard of ruins being found now and then, but they've always been stripped by Sand People soon after. You're not going to get anywhere with them. I guess you could ask around, but I doubt you'll learn anything different. You could always ask a Jawa. It's hard to tell what they know.
I need good paying work. What is there to do here?
It depends on what level of risk you want to take. You could
Oh.
ask at the Zerka office.
He already
if any
told us
bounties
this.
need collecting. That's in Central Anchorhead. While you're at the office, ask for a hunting license so you can sell
Yeah.
trophies. I suppose you could.
He just-
I can't
Yep.
say.
You already told us all that. So, let's see if there's anything else to tell us about Tatooine itself.
There isn't much to tell. It's a very old planet, well past its prime. Zerka Corporation is the only company with any interest in it. It's not a very pretty world, but there is opportunity here if you know where to look.
Let's see. Nope, we're good to go. We've talked to him about all that. We'll go back to the other
I will
questions.
answer as best I can. What will you need while on Tatooine?
And actually, I'm ready to go.
As you wish. If you need anything else, I'll be here.
All right. Oh man, I've noticed it's real bright here on Tatooine. A little bit of slide this down a little. I moved it up a bit because some of those caves were so dark. But ooh, it's bright here. That's better. All right, what do we have going on? There's the customs officer we just talked to. Looks like we have an ion defense turret. It has nothing to say to us. A heavy blaster turret. Why are we allowed to even try to talk? Alright. Got a guard here.
The landing bay is lined with auto guns to keep it safe. Understand?
Oh, I understand. Ooh, there's a footlocker over here. Oh, is there anything behind our ship, too? We'll come back for that footlocker in just a moment. Nope. Just guards walking around. Get T3. Let's not play that game. Alright, what's in the footlocker here? Well, that's handy. A little bit of a welcome package. Welcome to Tatooine. Thank you. We have got what else? A mechanic. Alright. We got Jor-Ul Kurax. And Miktunanujus Orgu. Another one of them weird guy coming out of my butt things. Let's talk to him. Let's talk to him on this side. Maybe we can see both his heads.
Uchiwa penki, tang itwama ji human ak ikatune, chi itakanki chana kilikon, chiwa aita kanki baba Hassan shan. No ba mulira tilai kuka.
Jehuni, are you going to stand in between the two of us this whole conversation? That doesn't seem very nice. All right. Can I ask you a few questions, buddy?
Hi mulira kun king. Tong hitwama ag inko tune.
I want to ask about you.
Achua pengti. Yun patisa. Ti chuba ji kuka naga. King bumwa mulira dwana. King ba nikcha lora kun.
Where do you come from? We already know this, I think, from talking to the other one, but might as well go through all his dialogue.
Baba Hassan Shan. No ba mulira tilai kuka. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune chuna mulira. Tangi wama jikona. Tongki pa nonku nek abog. Chiwa aita kang kicha na chupornibo. Kun mulira slimo poiwanga. Tangi wama ji human ak in ikatune.
Are you one creature or two creatures?
Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune chuna mulira. Tangi wama jikona. Tongki pa nonku nek abog. Chiwa aita kang kicha na chupornibo. Kun mulira slimo poiwanga. Tangi wama ji human ak in ikatune. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune chuna mulira. Tangi wama jikona. Tongki pa nonku nek abog.
Huh. Your other half doesn't say much.
Baba Hassan Shan. No ba mulira tilai kuka.
Let's go back to my other questions, buddy.
Hi mulira kun king. Tong hitwama ag inko tune.
Do you know anything about Tatooine?
Chiwa aita kang kicha na chupornibo. Kun mulira slimo poiwanga. Tong hitwama ji human ak in ikatune. Baba Hassan Shan. No ba mulira tilai kuka.
How about some... who would I ask to get more information?
Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune chuna mulira. Tangi wama jikona. Tongki pa nonku nek abog.
That's pretty sound advice. Back to my other questions.
Hi mulira kun king. Tong hitwama ag inko tune.
Let's see. Heard any off-world rumors?
Chiwa aita kang kicha na chupornibo. Kun mulira slimo poiwanga. Tangi wama ji human ak in ikatune. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune chuna mulira. Tangi wama jikona. Tongki pa nonku nek abog.
Well, show me what you've got for sale, buddy.
Smilia! Tingkuin ko ka. Patoga yak fuli ko kala Gigi.
Alright, so this is going to be our med pack vendor. Oh, we have more stupid expensive stuff. 4 to 18, Usanis' brand. Usanis was the most famous of Echani warriors, fighting against oppression and villainy until encountering Darth Revan. Discovering that Revan had killed an Echani senator, Usanis attempted to tell authorities but fell to the powers of the Sith Lord, despite his own impressive abilities on the Cortosis weave inherent in all Enchani vibroblades. And it's for killing droids. That's handy. Jamahagra's carbine. This was the weapon of mercenary Jamahagra and was supposed to protect him against the many enemies he earned in his lifetime. Hagra's skill didn't match its potential, however. That's great. Right. Again, so expensive. Anything here? Ooh. +1 dex? Still, we won't be buying that. Couple implants. See these. These appear to be more reasonable in price. We might come back for those. We have a little bit of money. Ooh. Giska poison. Any Giska ingesting one of these toxic pellets will die within a few seconds. It will also cause the creature to attack all other Giska in the area, infecting them as well. And some Bantha fodder. This is a highly pungent mixture of local plants and fungus. Banthas apparently find it irresistible, though it's doubtful any intelligent species would willingly call it food. I have to remember that, Cedar. Come back for that if we need it. Alright. Why are we... Oh no. Jehuni. Like... There we go. That was... just odd. We were stuck on Jehuni there. Alright. Let's talk to... Let's save. Let's talk to Jor-Ul Karax. What shipment was that again, buddy? Did you say Gizka? Oh, this trip to Tatooine is just coming the best. The Fates seem to be conspiring against you. The disorganized port authorities on Tatooine appear to have shipped a delivery of Gizka to the Ebon Hawk's hold, and there doesn't appear to be any way to give them back. The dockworker mentioned that some of the Gizka escaped, which certainly doesn't sound good. Well, crap. Let's talk to this docking bay mechanic.
Why are you bothering me? You've got a ship. You can leave this rock.
Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. Well, let's go find out what's happening on our ship. If it's overrun with Gizka, I'm going to be upset. Ooh, a footlocker. I'm maybe not as upset as I was moments ago. Ion grenade, computer spike, and repair kit. I'm not as unhappy now. Alright, let's go in here and take a look. What? Aww. What happens if we pick it up? Aww. You try to pick up the Gizka, but it wriggles from your grasp and plops back down on the floor. It looks at you curiously, cooing. Let's pet it. You scratch the little critter behind its nubs that pass for ears, and it coos enthusiastically in response. What if we play a game with the Gizka? You play a game of peekaboo with the little creature, hiding your face behind your hands and startling it each time you appear. What fun! What happens if we kill one of them? Fragile creature's neck is easily wrung. Strangely enough, another Gizka shows itself a moment later, clawing out from between two panels. Oh no. Oh. Ew. They're gonna... We don't need anyone. They're gonna poop everywhere. I don't want poop in the ship.
Uchua penki, tangi tuamaji, human ak ikatune, chi itakanki, chana kilikon, chiwa aita kanki, kakin cha nawabagaon, bagwa shank konti machit
Oh, show me what you've got for sale. How surprisingly lucky that you have Gizka poison. How lucky for us. I'm sure nobody else has ever had this happen either on their ship. Come here, you rodent. It looks up at us curiously, cooing. Have some of the poison. The Gizka devours the poison in a single greedy gulp. It will probably take a few seconds for the poison to have an effect. Journal entry added. We got some experience. Let's read the journal entry here. The infected Giska should soon rid the Ebon Hawk of its unwanted visitors, though you might want to keep a few doses of poison handy to deal with any pesky survivors. Seriously? This... Where are they going? They're not all dead. Okay. Oh, really? Really? It's gonna... This is gonna cost us millions of dollars. Millions. I am so upset right now. We'll deal with them later. Oh. I'm so upset. Alright, let's exit to Anchorhead, the town. Gosh. Taking our money. Oh, Lord. This place is huge. Let's look at our map. Alright, so we have the hunting lodge, the Zerka office, swoop registration. We can do some more racing finally. The cantina. That goes out to the dunes. And the droid shop. We got a lot of places to look at. Let's just go ahead and start with the closest. Let's talk to some of the people around here.
The Republic is too complacent. If they let Terrace fall, do you think they care what happens out here?
What's this Ronto have to say? Apparently it has nothing to say. Lordy. Alright. Well, he said to go to the Zerka office first. Let's do that. Nope, nope, not... Ooh. Well, here's someone with a name. This is Sharina Fizark.
Please, will you help me? I have nothing. Nothing left.
Speak. I'm listening.
I'll try not to take up too much of your time. I realize that everyone is out for themselves on Tatooine. My husband was a hunter, killed out on the dunes. This raid plate is all I have left. Please, will you buy it? I don't need a handout. I just can't sell it to Faza without a license. Please, I'm worried about having it. They're so rare.
What's a raid plate and where did you get it?
It's the bone plate from the head of the desert raid. My husband was so proud when he found it. He had just started hunting. He said he felt sure the next hunt would bring in more, so we waited to sell this one. Then he never came back.
Let's go back to my other questions.
Will you help after? I'll try to answer what I can.
Okay. Tell me about your husband's death.
I still can't believe he's gone. What do you want to know?
Tell me about him.
His name was Ward Fizark. He used to work in the mines, but they scaled back last year. He was new to hunting, but he was a good fighter. Used to be a soldier. We spent everything on his gear. After a few trips, he didn't come back. Guards say his sandcrawler crew found his body stripped of everything.
Any leads on who killed him?
Nobody saw anything, and most of the other hunters never even knew him. He had just started. I don't trust any of them. But those Gamorreans, they just laugh when they see me. I think they did it.
Why aren't you looking for vengeance, lady?
It doesn't matter. There's no justice on Tatooine. I don't care what happens to them. I just need credits. I've got to think about my family, not those vicious pigs.
Back to my other questions real quick.
Will you help after? I'll try to answer what I can.
What do you need the money for?
We spent everything on my husband's hunting gear. We hoped that the sport would support us. We hoped. Whoever killed him took everything. All I have left is this desert raid plate. We thought we were so lucky when he brought it home. If I could sell it, the kids and I could get out of here. Maybe buy passage to Coruscant? I don't know.
Nah, you don't want to go to Coruscant. The place is a mess. Alright, let's talk about what to do with this plate.
Will you buy it? I can't sell it myself. They're worth more than 500 credits.
Huh. I think I'll just take it from you. That way you don't have to worry about it anymore.
What? Please tell me you're kidding. I can't get any lower than this, and you would take advantage?
You will give it to me now.
I will give you the plate now. Here, take it. What did you make me do? You have no conscience. That plate was all I had. We're trapped here now. All because of you. Darkness take you, monster.
The dark side dwells in us all, but you cannot give in to your baser instincts like this.
Oh. Really? Really? You're gonna lecture me, miss? I tried to kill my master? Item received, dark side points gained. Look at that. Well, looks like we need to head into the Zerka office here. Oh, where's the Zerka office? Is this the right door? Now we're all turned around. Nope, that's the hunting lodge. The Zerka office should be over here. Random people everywhere. We got foot lockers that we're just gonna... this must not belong to anybody. We'll just take that.
Something you want? I don't have a lot of time for talk, so please, make it quick.
I just want to ask you some questions, buddy.
All right, but I'm not sure what I could say to interest you. I just work on the crawlers.
Describe your job and who you work for, because apparently we're talking to you now.
I repair the sand crawlers when they return from the mines. They get pretty banged up, even without the attacks.
What attacks are you talking about?
The sand people attack them pretty regularly. Zerka Corporation is getting pretty sick of it, I hear. They've offered bounties on sand people for a while now, but few hunters take them up on it. Too dangerous.
Where can I learn about these bounties?
Try at the Zerka offices right here. They'd know.
When do the sand crawlers head out?
Oh, the big crawlers head out at dawn. That's so they avoid the bigger predators. The raid, I mean. Doesn't help avoid the sand people, though. They attack pretty regular, no matter what Zerka Corporation tries.
What can you tell me about Tatooine and Anchorhead while we're talking?
Well, it's a hole in the galaxy as far as I'm concerned. I doubt this outpost will last much longer. But that's happened before and will happen again. Anchorhead has been resettled a few times now.
Huh. Why did the previous settlements fail?
Well, Tatooine fools people. It looks like it might have a good supply of resources, but it doesn't. Before a company learns this, they've already set up communities to support operations they now can't afford. Company pulls out, cities dry up, and after a few years, someone that doesn't know why it failed tries again.
Huh. Well, we already know what they're doing here and why it's not doing well, so that's all we need to know.
All right then, back to work, I guess.
Alrighty. Well, we need to go into the Zerka offices here and get some bounties, and look into some swoop racing. We'll be looking into the offices in the next episode of Gaming with Grug. Thanks for watching, everybody, and as always, we hope to see you soon.